Do you ever feel like life is on a loop? Do you notice those patterns that keep coming forward? And does it get you down? If you are in the inner work game, which I'm going to assume you are if you're here, then I see people doing this a lot, where they undergo a transformation. A shift will happen. And it's exciting, right? We get an insight and it's exciting. That's the thing that was in my way. And then we go back into life. And lo and behold, that thing that we're sure that we cleared, it comes forward again. And sometimes again and again and again. And once you're aware, it's got a different feeling, doesn't it? Because before my journey, I ended up in the same relationship, same partnership. I had 3 long-term relationships from the age of 16 until my divorce. Every single time, the men were very different. Physically, characteristically, very different men. Always ended up in the same relationship. I didn't get it. I wasn't aware at the time, right? I didn't know that actually it was coming from me, my beliefs about myself. So of course I ended up in the same relationship. And before we start to get into the inner work, kind of know things are looping. We just don't know that there's anything that we can do about it, right? And then we come across a video or a book or a coach or a conversation. Something happens and it lands. Oh shit, it's me. Oh cool, it's me. Now I can do something about it. And it's exciting, right? And we shift into whole new identities, and that's exciting. Energy is released that's been trapped for decades. It's exciting. And then what happens? Same scenario again. Pretty sure I fixed that about myself. Can you relate to this? Is it just me? And it was me. It absolutely was me. I was in that trap that we can all fall into in the personal development world, the awakening world, transformation world. And today, I really got to witness the power that comes from presence. Full embodied presence. That's what I'm being here, right? This is what I teach people ultimately. And there are a million paths and I have a lot of maps. Ultimately, it's presence, it's certainty in who I am. And that's a choice, right? I had a lot of external parts, repetition parts come forward in a few different dynamics today. Things that even a year ago would have taken me a while to process. I may have gone in, tried to fix something about me because, oh, I don't like that. Must be something that I can do to shift that. Again, can you relate? Let me know if this is ringing true for you, because I get it. And the antidote is always love, right? And that's the crux of everything. But how do we make that more tangible? How do you make that more tangible? Everything that we go through, that we grow through in life, is helping us to build that muscle of certainty in who we are. How do you know you're certain in who you are? I've shared this in previous videos. You are not proving. You don't need to be acknowledged or seen. There's no defending. You get to speak your truth in a way that is collaborative as a possibility, and you don't need that other person to come and meet you. In fact, you can get right over there with them and see where it is that they're coming from. But again, not in a way, and you can tell that this is part of my own journey. I would be very compassionate. I'd get all the way over there with them, and there was a part of me that would abandon myself in that process because I didn't have absolute certainty. I leaned on the beliefs of mentors, their belief in me, their perspective, while I really got this level of presence, this level of connection to the truth as it occurs to me, which is that everything in my life is happening for me, that there is nothing to fix. I can have preferences and I can move from knowing who I am, knowing that I set my intentions and I set my goals, and then I surrender the outcome of that, because it gets me to move in the direction that I am being led to go. And everything just lines up when we do that. And now I'm sharing a bunch of concepts and beliefs, and that's what's coming forward. I got a little bit in my head there. I think I saw a video once. It's like one idea, share one idea, do that, keep it succinct, keep it clear. And we've got to do us, right? Got to be who we be, shine in the world as the unique spark that we are, certain. And then there you go. The thoughts can come up. Is this right? Oh, you're getting that in real time. And there's no, when we're fully present and fully in dialogue, I've got nothing to hide here. I'm an imperfect human being and I love myself. Everything is an opportunity. Everything is a possibility to deepen my connection to myself, to the universe, to source, to God, whatever, to life force, whatever language you want to put on that, and allow myself to be guided by trusting in me. When all of that focus is right here, the repetition, it becomes like repetitions, right? And it's remarkable. The things that felt so heavy, just like blip. And it can be that quick. It really, really can. So if things are feeling heavy and you feel like things are looping and you're in a place of judgment or feeling like you're getting it wrong, or feeling like you're failing, broken, there's something to fix, like that's all just the noise here, and none of it's true. It's David Bayer who shares, I mean, every spiritual book there is as well, who shares, the thought doesn't feel good. It's not true. It's not true. So know that, remember that, keep going, you've got this, I love you, and I will be back tomorrow to share more presence. If you have found this useful, helpful in any way, please share what you hear in this with others, or share the video directly. Let's keep spreading the light. Sending you so much love.